Good morning. Good to see y'all. Heading out to the coop to, oh, you know what? Forgot their water. I was about to go out to the coop empty-handed. That's not good. Grab their water real quick. Get by the door. Let's try that again. So now I'm heading down to the coop. As you can see here, we got a couple inches of snow last night. And so I'll have to shovel off the deck here in a minute. But the great news is we're out of the single digits and the teens and been into the 30s the last few days. So that's been really great, a real blessing. We've had some sunshine. It's just been an awesome week for us. So other than that, things are just kind of at a slow pace out here. Been taking out some trees over in the woods over there, thinning them out a little bit. Actually right over there, you can see I've thinned it out a bit. It's just too dense and heavy through most of that area, so that'll give the bigger trees that are there an opportunity to grow up even bigger and healthier, rather than get choked out and die back. And so I'm gonna just kind of continue with that through the week. We're hoping to have spring maybe get coming around here soon, and we can start to thaw out a little bit. We're probably got another month of winter here before we start to see a serious thaw down. So other than that, we're just hanging out. A lot of the big projects are having to wait till spring when we can get a thaw and can get down to the ground level to do those projects. So in the meantime, it's just me, the girls, the dogs, the cats, the chickens, and old Smalls here, my neighbor's dog. That's Smalls. He's a really good boy. I don't mind him hanging around because so far he doesn't bother anything. He's really good with me. He's really good with the chickens. He's really good with my dogs and my kids. My neighbor, he goes to work, and Smalls, he has access to a mud room while he's at work, but he tends to come over here and decide he's going to adopt me during the day, I guess, and work with me most of the day. So I don't mind it. The neighbor doesn't mind it if he's down here, as long as I don't mind it. So, but if he becomes a problem, then me and the neighbor have a good relationship, and we'll discuss that, how we're going to work through that. But he's a good boy. He's a really good boy, and I so far don't have any fears of him messing with my livestock or my kids. So that's two big things, and he stays out of my way for the most part, and he knows when I'm working and when it's okay to be around and not okay. So looks like we got an egg. Fresh egg. Only one today, and that's okay. That's okay. We have had the chickens are just settling in, so for some reason they've been laying kind of midday, and so we may see a couple more as the day progresses. I think it's just a lighting issue, and also just the temperatures we had last week. So the girls are finally starting to do a lot better. Let's get them some. They've got feed in their feeder still. I'll probably put a little bit more in that. We're gonna stomp out their watering dish there. There you girls go. There you girls go. Get some water. They really like pecking at the snow for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what their fascination is with snow. They don't ever want to go out in it. They'll go right there on the steps and peck at it all day, but probably just something to scratch at, I guess. They're probably lacking a little bit of scratch, so in spring that'll change a little bit. Pretty egg. Nice big brown. Very pretty egg. Come on, boy. You coming, boy? Huh? My goodness. It's a little bit colder today, though, huh? That wind. Yesterday it was really nice. Today that wind, huh, boy? That wind, huh? Here it goes. So I don't know if you guys caught that last video, the one it's called Yak Attack, where we went to Lynn Taylor's Yak Ranch in Athol, Idaho. Hopefully you guys did catch that. If not, go ahead and check that out. It was my last video. We are going to be purchasing some yaks from Lynn and getting them out here hopefully in the spring once we can get some fences up and get prepared for yaks. So we're probably going to start with yaks and possibly a couple of goats. I'm not sure. It'll either be a couple of goats or a couple of pigs. I haven't decided yet there. Other than that, that's probably the only thing we can take on. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much gardening this year. That will probably be mostly year 2 project. I do want to get an orchard planted year 1 because, frankly, that takes time to mature. So I want to get that planted as soon as possible. Life, unfortunately, is fairly short, and I'd like to get it producing orchard, before my kids are too grown up. So that is what I'd like to do year 1 is get some good fencing up, at least for my first pasture, which will probably be out in this area here. And then I'll also have some fencing for the road here, and a area for the dogs if I want to keep them pinned up. And then also, build up I'm going to do a hoop house off of it. If I keep that as the coop for the chickens, I'm going to do a hoop house off of it for them so they're totally covered in their run. We have predators from the sky, the ground, everything here. So we'll make them nice and safe. Unfortunately, I can't free range them out here. They'll just get picked off slowly one by one. So that'll happen in the spring as well. If we do manage to do goats or pigs, we'll have a little pin for that. But really, my main goal is to get a decent size, probably 1 acre pasture pen area built up for the yaks. I do want to get started in the yaks, and then the orchard. Those are going to be my 2 big projects. And of course, besides the house is going to be the most major project. We're going to be doing an addition off the back, just a small 1-bedroom plus utility closet room, storage room thing off the back. And then we're going to be doing a covered porch out here, and we're going to be upgrading the entire solar system, and probably, most everything is going to be changed in here more than likely. I'm probably going to move the toilet after just evaluating all the way they've got that set up. I don't like it, so I'm going to move the toilet, probably put in a bigger vanity off the side where the toilet is, because right now the toilet and the vanity are on the same wall, so the toilet's going to get moved over where it makes sense, and then we'll just kind of play it by ear for there and go from there. So yeah, we'll have, virtually I expect not much. The bones will be the same on the cabin, but we're going to touch a lot of it in here and fix it up and make it ours. So that'll be enough in 1 year, I imagine, if I can get to all that. So we're hoping to have the well dug very early in the thaw, and then go from there. Once we have the well done, we'll be cooking. So I appreciate all you guys watching and following along with us on this journey. Once we have reliable internet out here, we're going to have a lot more videos coming your way. I'm hoping to do kind of like, I don't know if you guys watch Al Luna Acres. I'm hoping to do some sort of daily type video like he does. I'd love to do something like that, and then maybe a once a week type live stream that some channels do. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I gotta wait until the spring. We get the thaw. I get the alternative systems in place that are more reliable, and can see what kind of internet we can get set up in here. That'll have to all wait till the thaw. So when that happens, we'll know a lot more of what we're going to be capable of. Right now, it's just editing here and then driving into town and trying to, get some reliable internet. We have the house in town pending sale right now. It's pending. We're locked up in contract, so hopefully that's going to all finish smoothly and finalize there. Once that sells, we won't have any internet. So our house is an hour and a half away from this house. So the other house the house that we're selling is an hour and a half away from this property, and so we do go down there twice a week right now. And when doing that, that's when I'm generally doing my uploads if I can. But when that house finalizes, we won't have any internet until the thaw. And out here, that could be still several months out. So I don't want to say it, but we could have snow on the floor in May. So out here, we hope not to, but it could be. So if that's the case, we'll just do the best we can until then, and we'll bring you what we can when we go into town and are able to do uploads with free Wi-Fi, that sort of thing, at local businesses. But until then, we'll keep bringing you what we can, and like I said, I hope to in the springtime be able to bring you daily content and hopefully live streams as well. So I look forward to that. I'm really excited about it. I really like doing this channel with you guys, and I enjoy bringing you all this content and sharing our lives with you. And I know the girls, they're really into it too. They really enjoy it. They get a kick out of it. So it's just a fun little hobby for everybody. So we're really enjoying it, and we're glad you guys are too, or we hope you are anyways. And if you do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe, or at least consider it. Take a look at some of our other videos. I think hopefully you'll like what you see. And if you guys are a subscriber, please consider hitting that bell. It'll let you know when we have our content uploaded for you, so you can go ahead and jump in and see that right away and not miss out on it. So again, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all of you, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Smalls, he's a bit upset. He loves playing with all three of my dogs, but Enoch, he got into my axe. He was running by. I was chopping wood, and I had stopped, and I was standing, and the kids were coming in to pick up some of the chops that I had and carry them in for me. And I'd stop, step back. I'm always safe when the kids are around, because I don't want any ricochets, or I'm just ultra safe with the kids. And I was standing there holding the axe, and Enoch came running down the hill from where he was playing, and I don't know how he caught it. When at first he came from behind me, and at first when I heard the clunk, I thought it was going to be one of the dog's heads. That hit it, caught right the edge of the axe right there, the corner of it, I guess, essentially, as they were running past. Thought for sure it was going to be one of their heads. I immediately, assessed who it was, and it was Enoch. And he had caught somehow his back leg as he was running by on it. Caught the corner of it, and it gave him about a 1-inch gash. So I cleaned it real quick, patched it up, bandaged it, and it's 2 days old now. There's not really any swelling, any redness. It's already starting to fuse together, so I think we avoided stitches on that one. So, you know, I thought about taking him in right away, but it was so quick and so clean, and I caught it so quick that I figured we'd be okay. So I think we're okay there. Leia also, she did something to her nails. I think she likely was digging or went into some deep snow or something and hit rock, and she broke 3 of her nails, right down to the skin underneath the nail, and so she's really sore right now. So they can't be out with him, so he's a bit upset about it. Cody can be out with him, but Cody's getting old. Cody's 11 years old now, and she's got pretty bad hip problems. Because of that, she started putting on a lot of weight because of the hip problem. She used to be a really active dog, kind of like Leia, always going and doing things with me, and she just loved the water. She still does, you know. She's still a big puppy at heart, so if I let her come out here and play with him, she'll get herself in trouble because, you know, she'll get to where she's just too sore to even walk home. After playing with him too much, she goes down all the way to the edge of the property, and then they get rough, and then she doesn't realize she's an old girl and she's sore the rest of the day. So I don't let her come out by herself just with him, for the most part. I'll let her out maybe here in a bit to play with him here around the deck for a little bit while I'm out here, but she can't come out here while I'm not out here right now. So, but he's waiting for Leia and Enoch for the most part, and he seems to really like, you know, what's strange is he really likes Cody the most. So he may be waiting on Cody, but which is weird because Cody's the old one, and I had lots of dogs through my life, but Cody was my first dog as an adult that I ever picked and owned that was mine, not a family dog, not my mom's dog, not my dad's dog. It was mine. I picked her. I got her as a puppy. We got her out of a... We were at... Actually, I had been going to a local shelter, and I had been walking a about 1-year-old husky. Every day I was going and I was walking him, and I really wanted to adopt him. Lisa at the time was really nervous about him. He was fairly wild and untrained, and I was trying to work with him the best I could. And she was just nervous about him. We had just had Soraya, our first daughter, and it was just nerves on her part. So, anyways, I had just got done walking him, and I was leaving, and there was a gentleman that had come with 2 puppies, and he had wanted the shelter to take them, but the shelter unfortunately only took puppies if you paid for them to take them, just because puppies are so easy to get rid of. And when we were out in the parking lot, he was out there, and he had asked us if we were interested in adopting, and we took one look at Kodiak, and Kodiak came home with us that day. So she's been our dog ever since. She's been a great dog for us, a great family dog. We're really blessed to have her. She's been an amazing dog, kind of a one-of-a-kind dog, really. She's got the hip problems now, so thinking about maybe getting her on some CBD or something like that. I think she's at the age now where she probably should be on something extra for her joint pain. We'll see. I don't know. Good dog, though. Good dog. She is actually half husky and half lab. She looks mostly lab, but she gets a really thick undercoat in the wintertime compared to most labs. And that's from the husky in her. Leia is Chocolate Lab and Weimaraner mix, and both dad and mom are purebred with papers. The breeders did not intend for them to be half Weimaraner, half Chocolate Lab mix, but that's what they got. So we're very fortunate to have her. She's a beautiful dog. She's one of the fastest dogs I've ever seen for a dog her size. Just amazingly fast. Really, she's lean. She's really lean. I'm having a hard time keeping weight on her here in this winter because she probably, I don't know, runs 5-6 miles at least every morning when I let her out and before she comes back. So I let her out. She goes out before the sun's up, and then she comes back usually about 8 o'clock or so. She comes back. She's just wandering around the yard patrolling. She's a real good dog. She doesn't go off the property, so that's great. And then we've got Enoch, and Enoch's only 6 months old. Leia's about 1 year and 3 months now. Enoch is 6 months now, about 6 months, and he's a German short hair pointer, and he's a really good boy. He's probably the brightest pup I've ever owned as far as intelligence goes. He's a bit of a baby, kind of I don't know. He's getting better about it. But he's an amazingly intelligent dog. I had heard that about German short hair pointers, but I had never owned one before. So really impressed with the breed so far. We'll see how he matures. Well, we weren't supposed to have any snow after 10 this morning, but it's about 3 p.m. and it's back in, snowing very lightly right now. It looks like it might sit over us a little bit, so that's all right. I'm just heading out right now to the coop. Hey girls! Hey girls! To get the girls some more water. I bring them water twice a day this time of year because their water just freezes. Just freezes by midday. So looks like they finished off their feed today, which is a surprise. Usually they have extra. I think they'll be all right. I'm gonna go split a little bit of wood before dinner. Smalls, give me up a stick. Good boy. You want me to toss it for you? Come here, I'll toss it for you. Ready? Go get it. Good boy. Good boy, Smalls. Mine? Mine? Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Go get it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yours. Yours. You earned it. You earned it. Good boy. Your stick. Oh, you want me to throw it again? Mine? Mine? All right. I'll toss it again. Good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Ready? We'll toss it the other way. Ready? Good boy. Good boy, Smalls. Good boy. Boy, ready? Go this way. Go get it. Good boy. Good boy. I toss it farther for him, but it always ends up going out into the snow too deep for him to find it if I throw it anywhere else. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You got your stick? You got your stick ready? Ready? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Ready? Did you lose it? See, that's what ends up happening. Did you lose it? Get it! No, you gotta go get your stick. No, you gotta go find it. You gotta go find it, Smalls. Come on, it's over here. You gotta go find it. Look. You gotta go find it. Did you not see where it landed? Look. Look, right here. Smalls. Smalls. Look. Right here. Right here. Smalls. Right here, look. Right there. Right here. Look right here. Look right here. Look. It's right here. Look right here. Move. Move. Look it. Look it. Oh, there it is. Look it. Good boy. Good find. You can have it now. You can have it now. Good boy. Good boy. You can have it now. Good boy. Good boy, Smalls. You could have it now. You could have it now. It's a good boy. You earned it. You earned it. You earned it. You earned it. Smalls is a character. He's a really good boy. He, actually today he chased one of a different neighbor's dog that every once in a while, it's really rare for him to come through, so I wonder if my neighbor was maybe walking down sometimes my neighbor will take walks down the easement road, and so I'm thinking that's probably what was happening for him to be this far down here. Very rarely does he come this far down here, but Smalls chased him off home from the chicken. Smalls seems to have found a new job during the day while his daddy's at work, and that's feeding the chickens, or watching after the chickens. So Smalls, we're gonna have to talk to your daddy and see if it's okay if you get treated while you're out here, right? Every once in a while when you're a good boy like that. I don't typically give dogs that aren't mine treats, so